We've all been looking forward to the start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Well, see, we have the front court talent tonight on full display. Talk about what it's like to play against the elite at your position, going mano a mano, you against the best.
Oh, wow. Well, I tell you what, in this league of the best players, you better be ready every night. But to go back to my era, Kev, this was what my week looked like as a Sacramento King in the Western Conference. Play against Dirk Nowitzki on Tuesday. Play against Tim Duncan on Thursday. Play against KG on Friday, and then play against Shaq on Sunday, and then how about Karl Malone again on Tuesday?
Oh.
So if that doesn't make you lose a little bit of sleep,
unbelievable.
You must be one of the greatest of all time. It's tough. You got to be focused every night.
Absolutely. Now the starting group for the visitors. Trice is out there with Big Red. Then there's the general. Then it's Iverson. And it's Davidson in at the center position.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Here's Harper. He kicks to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
Yeah, another first-year head coach who came up through the ranks as an assistant. James Borrego had been an interim head coach for the Magic in 2015, but he was quickly told that the permanent job would not be his.
Davidson passes to Big Red. Iverson outside. Clock at 6. Here's Big Red. Nailed from three-point land. Big Red's got 5 points so far.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And talking about Borrego leaving Orlando, and in some ways turned out to be a blessing.
Right, Kevin. I mean, he spent the next few years in San Antonio as an assistant to Popovich. His second stint as an assistant with the Spurs. The first time around, though, he was part of a 2-time championship team. This man has winning in his genes.
Now here's McLemore to the left side wing. Here's Flash. A second chance effort. The shot by Wiley, no good.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Iverson, no luck. Gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And it's good, 2 points. Wiley's got his first basket.
Now, that was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Passes it to Davidson. The feed now to Trice. It's rebounded by McLemore. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Flash. No good off the front iron. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The general passes to Iverson. Count it.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Harper against Iverson. Pass to Flash. Here's Wiley. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Now here's Trice, guarded by McLemore. It's stolen. Pulls up on the wing, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Trice, guarded closely. Shot from 12. Basket, good.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you could use your handles and your quickness.
Well, it's the first game of the regular season. Chris, talk about what you expect to see this year in the league overall, the feel you think you're going to get.
Well, I think there's going to be 2 sides. It's a copycat league, so you're going to see some teams that are going to try to speed up the play. You're going to see some teams that try to increase three-pointers and decrease their mid-range jumpers. And then reality will set in, and then they'll have to kind of get back to playing regular basketball. And for some teams, it's just straight development. How can you develop your young players and get them along with maybe some veterans who are going to be transitioned out in the middle of the year? So right now for coaches, GMs, presidents, there's a lot of optimism, but there's also a lot of prodding and self-examination to see where they will be a year from now, as opposed to putting all their eggs in this season.
Out left to the wing. Ford kicks to Thomas. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And a lowly 30% to start this game out. Down low, stolen by Thomas. Here's the break. Wide open. That's short off the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Here's the machine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. AI outside to the inside. Magician. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
That's right, Kevin. Now you see where the game changes from where it used to be. He said tonight they've got to get back, and if that means giving up offensive rebounds, so be it. He thinks good transition defense is the biggest difference in their chance at winning. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ford, that's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's King. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. That one is no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Now Ford. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Can't hit that one.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The away team leading by just 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I think they've played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
The visitors with the ball. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. They've got the Magician. The Machine is out there with Johnson. And it's ABC. And it's Spencer in at the center, filling out the middle. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Thomas is out there with Houdini. Then there's B. Then there's Big Red. And it's King at the shooting guard. B, the pass to Thomas. They get a hand on it. AI up top. Shot from 12. They grab their own miss. The shot's good. Magician's got his second basket of the night.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's the Machine. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Ford with the rebound.
The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They're hiding their faces in their towels.
Back to King. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to B. Fires for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Magician. Puts it up from 12. And it's Ford with the rebound. Over to the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here is King. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Harper. The kick out to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 5 now.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Trice. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game, the Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing it.
First free throw is good. Flash is checked in for ABC. And so he hits both.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Harper against King. Harper kicks to Brown. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
King, the pass to Davidson. He dishes it to Trice. Passes it to Davidson. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's King. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hits the three-point bomb. Harper's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Trice. The layup off target. Gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Each team has 1 inactive player per night. Would upping that amount, you think, C-Web, of active players on game day change anything at all?
I don't believe so, because the inactive player we're talking about usually is at the bottom of the roster. And so if you look at the next man up theory, that means that the last guy on the bench at that time, it's his time to get that playing time. So I don't think that the inactive players would change anything, because it's still a team sport, and those guys earn their playing time in practice. And so that guy at the end of the bench is still one of the greatest players in the world and can contribute at any time.
Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Harper kicks to Brown. Pass to Wiley. Shot clock at 6. Over Trice. The shot by Wiley, no good. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Down low, the general, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Harper the pass to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Knocked loose. Iverson passes to King.
He better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Wiley. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Count it.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. To the middle. Here's Davidson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Harper dishes to Brown. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Iverson passes to Davidson. Feeds to Trice. It's stolen by McLemore. Now the pass to King. To the left wing. Now here's Trice, guarded by McLemore. King's shot is off. Brown wide open. He fires. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the home team with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting them. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Flash out there with McLemore. Then there's Wiley. Then there's Brown, and it's Harper in at the 1 spot. He feeds it to McLemore. Misses from short range.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing, but it's the freedom to do it with consistency. So even if we talk about a Larry Bird who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' game. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki, being a basketball player that he is, means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to, because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
On Friday, then on Sunday.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Pass to Wiley. Poke loose. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Harper with the ball. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Fires from the wing. And they're pushing it up. Here's the general. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brown kicks to Harper. Pass to Wiley. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Wiley's got 8 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Trice. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Wiley. 8 points for him. Out to the right wing. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Thomas. It's good.
0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's the machine. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now the pass to B. Here's Big Red. He's got 7.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's 7 points for ABC. Iverson passes to Big Red. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on him.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wiley the pass to Magician. Clock at 4. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Magician's got 6 points. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now here is 4. Defense is right there. Got a hand on it. To the wing on the left. Uncovered. And the jumper is on the mark. Magician's got 4 points this quarter.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Iverson kicks to Ford. Goes up the baseline. That one, no good.
Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the first one drops. Kings checked in for Big Red. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And at 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. B the pass to Ford. And they pick up 2. 8 points for him.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The machine passes to Magician. Unloads from 13. Iverson with some nice D. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Passes it to B. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Well, the bounce pass is the ticket there. Very nice assist.
Kicks it to Ford. Pass to King. On the wing, Iverson. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's B. Got a hand on it. And the pass to ABC. Makes it off the glass. ABC's got 4 points this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Picked away. Johnson outside. Here's the machine, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yeah, and that's when he starts throwing it down. That's when they're coming at you from all angles.
King can't connect from short range.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Magician. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater. Iverson with some nice D. Ford kicks to Iverson. No good from outside. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The home team up by 11. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Trice. The general is out there with B. Then it's Iverson, and it's Davidson in at the 5. Here's Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Trice. Iverson kicks to Trice. From the line, misses off the left iron.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Misses from short range.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First free throw is good. Harper, he's checked in for Johnson. He doesn't get the second one. Being a pretty low 34% thus far. Here's B. Good on the triple. Here's Flash. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Unloads from 13. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Pass to Big Red. From deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And the home team has possession. Kicks it to AI. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
McLemore's checked in for AI. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Brown, right side. Harper, the pass to Brown. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. Harper's shot's good.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
The pass to Big Red. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Flash. Here's Wiley. Ring shot on the way. And that one hits back iron. Right wing. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Big Red passes to Trice. 6 to shoot. Pass to the general. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Three shots.
And he's good on the 1st of 3.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he's good on the 2nd. And he nails the 3rd.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Wizard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Here's Wiley. Shot clock at 5, and here's Brown outside, nailed from 3-point land.
and piling on to that big lead. We know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
I mean, yeah, you can't break down. Not now. Defensively, at this point, I mean, you're already too far in the hole.
And there's McLemore on the assist by Brown.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drain.
To the wing right side. Here's the general. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now Harper. It's Brown with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The first free throw is good. Iverson's checked in for the general. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Tries, passes to B. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Big Red. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's B. Pass to Big Red. It's hauled in by Brown. Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Harper kicks to Brown. Too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. Being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust it that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, you know, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in them now.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here's the home team. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Flash softly drops in the floater.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Yeah, that offense shifted into high gear. I love the attack mindset.
Brown against Iverson. Tries, dishes to Iverson. B, the pass to Trice. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Out left to the wing. be the pass to Trice. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.